Good good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. Like I had mentioned in my community post a little bit earlier today, I'm trying something a little bit different. So after my fun learn of accidentally starting a sleep session, it got me thinking of how I can approach some of these early morning days where I'm not able to be in the studio to record my sleep session from the prior night at the time that I'm also doing breakfast. So today I'm going to be experimenting just to see what it looks like from reviewing that sleep data later and see how things go. So for full context, I have already fed breakfast and lunch, and my expectation is to review everything else that I normally do in the given morning, and then feeding dinner to wrap things up. So, thank you for being with me on this journey. Let's head in. So it looks like a little bit of sneaky snacking has occurred. And yes, because I've had, effectively since you last saw us, you saw there's a whole bunch of cooking that has happened and sleeping and a bunch of other fun stuff. We're not used to coming back to this screen. Now, I'll get back to all of the missions and sleep point stuff and shop stuff in a little bit, but what I'm going to do right now is go back into my unreviewed sleep reports. So effectively this morning, I just hit not review, not now. I'm coming back to it at this moment. Okay. So, sleep session was a full 100. Was a little bit earlier, because I did leave a little bit earlier, did wake up a little bit earlier than I usually do. But it does look like a full rested night of sleep, with slumbering winning out. Thankfully this week is pseudo-balanced, so we don't have to worry about that at all. We can just head straight in. And tonight, or last night, was good sleep day. So we were getting an extra 1.5 times drowsy power. And tonight will be the much higher 3 times multiplier. So let's take a look and see what showed up. We got 14 million drowsy power, that is with that additional 1.5 multiplier. 7 spawns, not full 8, but we've got almost all 1-stars and a 3-star. So let's see who showed up. I've been waiting all day for this. I only know one Pokemon that's showing up, because we did use the Wooper incense. So we got Wartortle, Igglybuff, Squirtle, Bellsprout, Totodile, Quaxly, Psyduck, and Wooper. Oh, what did I say? It's gonna be so many biscuits. And Cyan Beach does weird stuff with color. Cyan Beach does some weird stuff with color. We'll come back to that in a minute. Gaping Mouth Sleep from Totodile. That completes Totodile's Dex entry. And our good old friend Wooper, Snickering Sleep. Wooper usually lives in water and has a habit of burying half of its body in the mud at the bottom of the water to sleep. When it sleeps on land, it buries itself in mud to keep its skin from dehydrating. Oh, that's going to be a fun sleep style to uncover. It is! That is totally a shiny Igglybuff. And wanted to make sure. Didn't see any sparkles, didn't hear anything. Wonderful. Oh my goodness. Oh. What a great way to start the week off. And Whooper is also hungry. Alright. So, first and foremost, because it's the spawn, like, the release this week, I'm gonna go with the bonus biscuit on Whooper. I'm gonna throw Igglypuff a Poke Biscuit. Critical catch. Alright. I'm not messing around today. I know it's overkill. But I don't want this Totodile going anywhere. Same thing with you, Quaxley. You're not hungry, but I'm going to do almost everything in my power. I'm not going to give you 2 great biscuits, though. That's too much. I'm going to try to just tap it in at this point. Oh, this is a good research. Alright. And because I can't say no to a hungry Squirtle, that just doesn't work for me. It's so good to see. You want some more? Because I'm feeling generous right now. Oh, you still got some room. Okay. I can't say no to that face. So many recruits. And it's day 1. Alright. Daily gifts? Anything good? An ingredient ticket. Alright. Helping to build that breaking case of emergency. That will do it for snack time for today. It's already a nice big ol' start. I have to share the shiny. I want to share the Whooper because it's the Whooper candy. But I feel like I have to share the shiny. But as a shiny, yeah, no, I've made that rule for myself. I've not shared legendaries when getting a shiny. Shiny gets shared. A little bit of sleep research, because most of them are that they're only 1 star and 1 3-star, so not a whole lot. But the week is young. Alright, let's check some stats. Hopefully at this point we know what's going on, but I haven't had a chance to talk about what Whooper's loadout is. So Whooper is an ingredient specialist. It is a water type, so it's going to get those orange berries as its berries. And this particular one has got mushroom, potato, potato, which means we could get a all mushroom configuration. That would be sick. So that's cool to see. This isn't bad. I mean, especially as an ingredient specialist, has a lot of potatoes. And it's got Charge Energy S, so great for keeping itself topped up if it's got skill triggers in there. So we've got Inventory Up, Skill Level Up, Ingredient Finder, Helping Speed, and Ingredient Finder. So not in the greatest of order, but overall a good configuration. But Ingredient Finding down. Ugh. Well, it is the first one, so we will have some opportunity to catch more. I am going to continue to keep an eye out for it and get some more, because I will definitely want to be able to evolve one once I find another. But I will run this one through the calculator just to find out what's going on. Next up, Sparkle Sparkle! We've got Careful Nature Igglybuff. Skill Specialist, this particular one's got Honey Oil Oil. Not a bad configuration, usually because I'm more in need of oil than I am of honey. Berry Finding S, Ingredient Finder S, Skill Level Up, Energy Recovery, and Inventory Up. Main skill chance up though, so that's okay. No skill trigger in the sub skills though, so this may just end up staying as just a trophy Igglybuff. But that's okay. I'm happy to see shiny anyway. Totodile. Naive Nature. Not adamant, but let's press on. Sausage across the board. Love Una ingredient berry finders. Helping bonus. Skill trigger. Ingredient finder. Inventory up, inventory up. It's okay. I don't think it's great biscuit okay, but helping bonus is good to see, and there's no white skills on this at all. I was just hoping for Berry Finder on there. Especially since it doesn't have this doesn't have speed of help in its nature. Moving on. We've got Quaxley with Calm Nature. Ingredient Collector. And this one's got everything. So it's kind of all over the place there. Let's see. Inventory up. Helping Speed. Ingredient Finder. Skill Trigger. And Ingredient Finder. Speed of Help down. Alright. Okay. I mean, helping speed could get sub-skilled up, but I mean, both ingredient finders though are real nice. So even if it is a little bit slower, having both of those there, the only thing is that its loadout is like I either want soybean, 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 or soybean, leek, leek. Like, you should check the other ones that I've got. But okay. And last, but certainly not least, Hardy-Natured Squirtle. It's got all of its ingredients, so not specializing in milk or cocoa. Research EXP bonus, helping speed, sleep XP bonus, inventory up, inventory up. No nature effect. That's a Squirtle, alright. Not the Squirtle, but it is a Squirtle, nonetheless. Okay. Oh, that was fun. It's been a while since I've had to recruit that many all at once. Feels like it makes up for like the last 2 weeks altogether. On to the next bit. We have completed some missions. So getting Snorlax to Master 1, got some Wooper candy. We're already great strides of giving out biscuits. Got some more incense that I do need to use, making sure I'm sticking to my bedtime. And I don't want to forget the mini candy boost. And I did reach Ultra 4 already, and we're on good pace to get Master 3 tomorrow. So that'll be nice. And everything else, yeah, we are moving along swimmingly. It's just that the last candy one, I will have to make sure that I'm going to go out a little bit outside of mini candy boost to push that last bit over. As the first night of Good Sleep Night, 700 sleep points. 10,777. Maybe that's why I should be playing the lottery today. It's triple sevens. I already took care of the bonus gift. No additional news today. That is not surprising. We're in the middle of an event, 2 events. So we're going to be good until probably for a little bit. And I think this is probably the longest that I've gone between checking the research community. So let's see what the big number is. 44. Not bad. I was hoping for like 49, but that's okay. Let's see, did we get any fun new sleep ribbon avatars? Also, as just a shout out to my research community, y'all have been doing fantastic work. All right. Since it only has been about 2-ish hours since I made lunch, there won't be a lot to collect here. I'm sorry, this isn't a little... That part isn't a little more explosive than it usually is, but I think that just kind of comes with the nature of getting the recording later in the day. But I certainly don't want to deprive anyone of a good old cook. Since I've got all of my ingredients, it's not that big of a deal to get in there and be all set for the rest of the day. And just a chance of seeing a reaction in case an extra tasty comes through. But I think I pushed my luck just a little too far. All right. Oh, got another skill trigger, so that makes 5 today from Sylveon. Doing some great work. Okay. So, something else I want to report back on. Oh, I forgot to do the thing that you should do when you get shinies. Make sure you don't accidentally transfer them. I got some stats to check, but our good friend Psyduck from last week coming in at 97%. Coco Specialist, main skill chance up, skill trigger M, skill level up. This is a wonderful skill Pokemon to have, and may potentially be something I maybe want to... Well, it's definitely one worth investing in, but it's definitely worthwhile potentially putting that on a water team. Because from what I hear, it's got a pretty good trigger rate to be able to get that charge strength, and especially with it being able to level up at 50 and getting that additional evolution, that could be churning out some serious power on the side. So, definitely gonna keep an eye out on that. But for today, we will continue the quest of getting Spheal some levels. So that takes care of the small task of 100 candies. So we still got 162 more to finish the other one. But it's almost leveled up enough, so tomorrow will be enough for it to evolve into Celio. Actually, that's perfect way to get a little bit more candies on that weekly task. Now I'm just actually thinking of that now. It's what happens when you actually have, like, are not doing this, like, the nanosecond you wake up. You get a little bit more brain juice going. But cool. I'm stoked that everything's working out super well. So we're on great pace for where I want to be, what I want to be doing this week. Hopefully a few more Whooper and Totodile come our way. Gonna use another recovery incense. Do I have any fun? I do have the one Totodile incense. I do have a spare Squirtle incense too. I'm just not usually a humongous fan of using the only one of a particular incense. Also, especially because during Water Week, for the Suicune event, we get additional mains for water Pokemon, so these are actually better served then. So, who else? We can throw a Chikorita on there too. Yeah, that's fine. I only got to do that for a couple of days anyway, so just to get those 7 incenses used, just because I can't use 2 recovery incense. And the friend incense, I also want to try to save for Suicune to just give me as many chances. But with that, that covers all of last night's sleep research. Thank you for your patience waiting for me to put this out. Like I said, I did want to try something a little different. Just so this way you didn't have a just screen recording with, let's be honest, not so great audio. I'm sorry that it can't be better than that. I just have literally only just the phone that I have to record doing that, and sometimes that's a little bit more of a challenge than I originally thought. But would you prefer something more along these lines, where it's maybe not necessarily, well, I wouldn't have been getting it uploaded until now anyway, because I wasn't back in the studio until now. But would you prefer this format where, yeah, I'm not getting breakfast as part of it, but you get to see the live reaction and get to kind of catch up with all of that? Let me know in the comments below. I honestly want to get some feedback on this to just see if this is worthwhile and if this is something that I should try to do in the future. For me, it's the almost ideally the same amount of effort, so I really just want to do what's entertaining for everybody, because I'm here to share my research experience with everyone, but I want to do it in a way that is enjoyable. But with that, that is what I have for today. Normal recording tomorrow, because I'll be back on regular time for tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by. Let me know down in the comments below. Also, share your first day Water Week Good Sleep Day spawns. I would love to hear what came through. I'll see you back tomorrow for more. But until then, sleep well.